How many lorry licenses? What's the difference between C1, C and C plus C? Welcome back everyone, I'm Patrick Bill. You go to HGV instructor with over 20 years of experience, a passion for trucks and enough caffeine in my veins to power a fleet. If you're confused about what lorry license you need, whether it's C1, C or C plus C, don't worry, you're not alone. Today, break it all down for you in a way that won't feel like a road test from hell. Oh, and while you're on here, hit that subscribe button and check the description if you are planning to train as an HGV driver. Let's get rolling. What is a lorry license? Alright, here's the deal. The lorry license system in the UK can sound a little bit like a riddle only Gandalf could solve, but it's actually pretty straightforward once you break it down. These categories, C1, C and C plus C, basically tell you what size and type of vehicle you're allowed to drive. Let's decode the lingo, shall we? C1, the baby lorry license, 7.5 ton heroes. Let's start small-ish. The C1 license allows you to drive vehicles up to 7.5 ton maximum authorized mass MAM. Think of C1 as the entry-level lorry license for people who want to drive box trucks, ambulances or small haul boxes. Why would you want C1 license? Maybe you're delivering parcels, moving furniture or transporting a particularly spoiled Shetland pony. If it's bigger than a van but smaller than a full-size lorry, C1 is your golden ticket. Here's the thing though, most people don't realize that before 1997 you automatically got C1 with your car license. Yup, freebie. If you pass your driving test after that though, sorry, you'll need to take a separate test. Fun fact, did you know 7.5 ton vehicles are sometimes called the puddle jumpers? Category C, the big boys, rigid vehicles. Now we're talking. The Category C license allows you to drive any rigid vehicle, no weight limit here. If it's got one solid body and no trailer, you're good to go. Think bin lorries, fire engine, and those massive supermarket delivery trucks that look like they could crush your car like a tin can. What's a rigid vehicle? A rigid vehicle is basically one big piece. Imagine a truck that's all body and no detachable bits. It's like a solid chocolate bar as opposed to a Kit Kat you can break into pieces. Who needs a Category C license? If you are planning on delivering goods, working construction or driving a tanker, the non-articulated ones, this is your license. It's also the stepping stone to the holy grail of lorry driving, C plus C. Quick reality check. Rigid vehicles are usually first stop for most drivers before moving on to the big leagues of articulated vehicles. Think of it as your apprenticeship in the world of trucking. C plus C, the articulated beast, class 1 license. Now we've reached the top of the lorry driving food chain. C plus E, also known as the Class 1 license. This bad boy lets you drive articulated vehicles, which means a truck and trailer combination. What's an articulated vehicle? Articulated vehicles are those iconic lorries you see on motorways. The tractor unit at the front, so that's the bit with the engine and a cab, pulling a trailer behind it. Oh, and don't forget the wagon and drag, that's a rigid vehicle pulling a smaller trailer. It's like a lorry with a baby lorry in a tow. Why would you want a C plus E license? Because you're ready to rule the roads. With C plus E you can drive the biggest, heaviest vehicles legally allowed. Whether it's transporting goods across the country or delivering fresh fruit to or from Europe. How do you choose which license to get? It all depends on what you want to do. C1 for smaller jobs like ambulances or 7.5 ton delivery trucks. C for rigid vehicles, basically anything that's one solid unit. C plus E for articulated vehicles, the big rigs of the trucking world. Pro tip: if you are aiming for a career in trucking, go straight for C+C. Why? Because most jobs require it, and you will save time and money in the long run. Plus, once you master the C+C, driving a rigid vehicle feels like a child's play. And here is a tale from my early days. I once had a student named Dave who was all set to do his category C+E test. He would nail the reversing maneuvers, mastered coupling and uncoupling, and had confidence of a lion. But when it came to actually driving on the road, he forgot the trailer was attached. We were cruising along when he turned a corner too tight, and the examiner calmly said, "Dave, you do realize you're about to introduce the lamppost to the trailer?" Poor guy went pale as ghost. Luckily, no harm done, but it was a reminder that you're dealing with a beast. And observation is a key. No matter which license you're going for, remember that good training makes all the difference. Don't just jump into it without doing your research and homework. Find reputable school, like ours. So, there you have it. The lorry license, categories explained in plain English with a dash of humor. Hopefully, you've got a clear picture of which one you need. If you enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment with your stories, funny or not so funny, anything, just let us know. See you in the next video. Drive safe.